Hello everyone, welcome to another movie review, and this time it's on the movie Beneath the Planet of the Apes. This movie came out back in 1970, and this is the reason why, before this, I saw the original Planet of the Apes movie, because this was actually the next one in my list. I was like, you know what? Now's the time I should go back and watch the first one. That way I can do my review on that and be done with it, and then come to this one. Yeah. So this is coming off of one of my most favorite movies of all time, which is just Planet of the Apes, and this is the second one, Beneath the Planet of the Apes. And what do I think? What are my feelings about this movie? Um, it's definitely not as good as the first one. As you all know from my previous review, I think that one was amazing. One of my favorites of all time. And this one, coming off of the first one, it's not as good. Definitely not as good. Um, so let's do the cast first. Let's do that up. What do I think about the cast? Did they do a great job? Hells yes. I think that was the best part of this movie. Great cast. That was not the issue. Not the issue. Charlton Heston was there, but not too much of this movie. No, I do remember. I do remember when I was younger. I actually did some research and stuff and everything, and I found out Charlton Heston did not want to do this movie. He really didn't. But then he saw what the storyline was going to be, and he said, well, yeah, when they pretty much handed him the script, and just in case, I do remember that they handed him the script, and yeah, and he was like, okay, fine, let me read this, and he was like, all right, fine, if it's gonna go in this direction, I want to do this because he did not want another Planet of the Apes after this. But that being said, we all know what happened after this movie. But he did not want this movie series to continue. But the plot that brings me to the worst part of this movie. The plot of the movie, it starts off actually very good, and then come to the middle, maybe slightly a little bit before the middle, it becomes like, where did that come from? That type of reaction. Oh my god. It's like it got very good to just weird, and then close to the end, it got very good again. But there are some real things about this movie, and I think that's where it fails. It fails. I do think it was written pretty well. Not the world's greatest, but it was written pretty well. That's all I have to say about the storyline. Graphics. What do I think about the graphics? I would have to say that the graphics for its time and type is awesome, and it still holds up to this day as, for me personally, great. Again, nothing wrong with the graphics. Nothing wrong. It had everything to do with the storyline. Unfortunately, there was one actor that was in the first one that is not here this time around. And I did not realize this until I started watching this one again. And I'm like, no, something's not right. That doesn't look like it. Well, I shouldn't say look. That doesn't sound like him. That doesn't. And so after the movie, going on to IMDb, looking at the cast, I was like, yeah, no, that wasn't him. Waddy McDowell is not in this one. Doing the role that he did in the first one. No. The character was still there in this one. It was done by someone else. And I am surprised because he was there for the rest of them. Yeah, for the rest of them. It was this one. For this movie series, Planet of the Apes. We're not talking about the new stuff. We're talking about this movie series before it left the big screen and before it came back. But yeah. So overall, what do I think about this movie? Like I said, I think it's really good. And IMDb, with all the users combined, gives this movie a 6.1 out of 10. I would have to say I'm kind of right there with them. There are some great parts to this movie, and there are some bad parts to this movie. That's, like I said, due to the storyline. So I'm gonna... Yeah, that's what I feel about this movie. To me personally, it's a really good movie, and therefore, I'm kind of right there with the IMDb rating, 6.1 out of 10, with all the users combined, and I give this movie a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. It's a really good one, but not the best, and close to the bottom of the bill. Not exactly, but close to it. So I want to thank you all for taking time to watch it. I want to thank you all for taking time to watch it. And if you love this movie or didn't love this movie, you can let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. I always love the comments whether you love the movie or hate it. You can like this video if you like this review. And you can subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So thank you all for taking time to watch it. Join me next time for another movie review I can do soon. I am out.